We're launching a new range of Cadence Match Fishing Luggage. I'm up in Oldham in Lancashire with Phil Ogden.
How do you do?
And Phil has been instrumental in helping me develop this range of luggage for Cadence. Phil, you've been in the trade for some time, haven't you?
I certainly have, yeah, right back to 1990.
And I remember you used to develop and manufacture the famous GTI luggage back in the day.
Certainly did.
So, yeah, it's been great to get to know you, and I've got to thank you for everything you've done.
Never a problem.
So you sort of had a spell after the GTI of focusing on shooting luggage, didn't you?
We did, yeah.
Shooting luggage.
We had to find something else because the Chinese influence and everything just really knocked us back, and like the foot and mouth and stuff.
I remember that,
It just sort of slowed everything down to a point where...
Yeah. Well, I sort of tempted you out of retirement back into the fishing side of
dragged me out of retirement.
And so the emphasis there is I wanted to develop a new range of luggage, obviously designed and manufactured in the UK, which is a massive plus point.
It is. It's a big selling point at the moment.
And Phil, you actually make this here in this warehouse, in this workshop in Oldham, don't you?
Me, myself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's absolutely fantastic, and I've loved having a look round today and watching you make some of the products. It's absolutely fascinating and just brilliant to see and understand.
It's a thing that a lot of people don't get to see.
Yeah.
You know, the actual manufacturing of things. They just think it's from Amazon or eBay and that's it.
Yeah.
But
well, the main sort of emphasis of this was we got together 12 months ago and we developed a range for our super team and our brand ambassadors. So we've had over 12 months now of testing, which has been really positive. No major issues at all, a few tweaks here and there, things like straps and a few little adjustments.
Of the handles and stuff. Yeah.
So that's been really worthwhile. Perhaps now you could just explain to us in a bit of detail about the specs and the materials that we've used in this Cadence range of luggage.
By all means. Basically, over the last few years, well, the last 10, 20 years, fabrics have become very high-tech. This is our 1000 denier Desitex Cordura. This has been made for the military, so it's extremely abrasive. Still feels supple, but it's made to be used outdoors and, you know, for these kind of products, shooting products, fishing products, it's made for it.
So it's going to be abrasion resistant and very hard wearing.
Yeah. And then combined it with the vinyl that we've got, which is an high impact vinyl, which has been made for the life raft industry.
Really?
So it doesn't get pierced, or, you know, it doesn't want to be pierced because it's been made for a specific job. So it's made to be extremely strong. It has a Kevlar weave base on the back of it, and we've just put a lining on the back of it just to get rid of this silver fabric on, just to dress it and make it look
I think this has been a real plus point.
Definitely.
Because you know, fishing with it myself and all the team and brand ambassadors, you've designed this to be on one side of a rod bag, or at the areas in the luggage that's going to be closer to the ground, to the mud.
Yeah.
So if you've got a rod bag and you need to put it down, you know, when it's wet and muddy, put it on this side. It's white, clean,
Definitely.
and as you say, it's just so strong. And
it's got a lot of coatings on the fabric that just repel, which is what it's been made to do.
So that really, really high spec materials.
Yeah, and extremely strong.
Fantastic. Okay, Phil, so we've done the fabric. Tell us about the actual fittings that you've used on the luggage.
A lot of the fittings we use, because I do a lot of work for like MOD and things like that, have to be strong, have nylon in them so they don't shatter or break. So fittings wise, just on the clip alone, Nexus fittings, very high quality, designed not to break, interchangeable with the other Odo. You can take this strap off here and put it on the Odo if you wanted to, or you can detach it if you didn't want to use it. That's why we've used the large 50mm version.
That's a great feature. So we're not going to have any trouble with strength issues with these clips, are we?
No, no.
Well, we haven't done. We haven't done.
No. So zip wise, we're down to a number 10 spiral chain, Ultra Glide. Been using these zips for 20 years, never had a problem with anything where the zips are related.
Yeah, they're brilliant.
Nice, heavy duty. I believe you should always go for the biggest, strongest zip you can afford, not the small, horrible little flimsy zips that just pop and break, because they put under stress, you see. So, yeah, nice. Same again, quality fitting on the front to hold your nets or your trays in place. And the webbing itself is manufactured from nylon and polyester, so it's seatbelt quality. Basically, it's 50mm wide, quite heavy duty, overprinted with the Cadence logo, made in England again, the firm down in Ashbourne. Very expensive, but worth every penny when it comes to a quality product.
Well, absolutely nailed it. As we've said, we've really tested these hard, and we've not had any issues with any of the materials or the fittings at all. And what about the piping? I think the piping looks absolutely beautiful. And again, heavy duty piping.
Heavy duty, same company that makes the webbing. All colour matched into the light royal blue that we see, like a sapphire blue. And again, made in England. A lot more expensive than the cheap plastic stuff, but you've got a webbing coated pipe in there that just finishes the bag. If you're going to make a bag of quality, you've got to put something on it that complements it, not just a piece of plastic, you know.
Well, I mentioned that I've been watching you, and I saw you doing some stitching on your machine upstairs. Tell us about the stitching, because that's another key issue, isn't it?
It is. Sewing again, threads, we use a 20s bonded nylon. You don't use cotton in this country because this country gets damp. The first thing cotton does, it rots. So it's always a bonded nylon. Always double stitch where we can. And everything, like I say, is guaranteed. Stitching is guaranteed because it's done by me. So, and I'm a very, very strict person.
The whole thing about the luggage range, I think, is it's absolutely bomb-proof.
It is, hopefully.
It's so well designed. I mean, I think I've got to take my hat off to you. Obviously, all your experience of developing fishing luggage and luggage for all other types of sport and industries, it's absolutely great. It's very, very user friendly as well. You know, it's thought about.
Oh yeah,
and
definitely.
I think that's a key factor as well.
Definitely. I'm a fisherman myself, and I can see if something doesn't lie right, and you have to keep your eye on the trends that are coming in, like the big side tables and stuff. You have to accommodate them. Not everybody uses a barrel, a lot of people do. So you have to accommodate something that fits, you know, all the aspects. And hopefully we've done it.
Well, thanks a lot, Phil. That's a great explanation. Let's go through the range that we've developed together.
Okay.
So we've got 2 rod holdalls at the moment. We've got an 8 and a 6 tube rod holdall.
Yeah.
They're designed to take the longest section poles that are out there nowadays. Both the rod holdalls have the facility to attach the rod sleeves onto them, don't they?
They do.
We've got the large carry-all, a single net bag, 2 cool bags, an internal one and a large one. The internal one is to fit inside the carry-all. We've got a fantastic clear view case set with 3 different cases in the set. We've got 4 different rod sleeves of different lengths to accommodate different length rods, 2-piece, 3-piece. We've got a large outrigger bag and an extra large roller storage bag as well, which will be very popular for the amount of gear that we're taking around with us nowadays. We've got a double reel case. And finally, we've got this fantastic smock bait apron that Phil, you were instrumental in designing.
Certainly was.
And everybody I've shown on the bank absolutely loves and has wanted one. So you don't really get any bait aprons on the market anymore, do you?
And I've always used that design. I've had that design for a long time. And there's me and my friends have got it, and that's it.
Well, it's absolutely fantastic. So comfortable. It's got lots of features, so I'm sure that's going to be a big hit for the river anglers out there. Yeah. Obviously, you are making all these products here in the UK.
Yeah.
So we're obviously going to carry as much stock as we can to fulfil our customers' demands. There might be some times when we're perhaps out of stock. In that situation, I'm going to take orders and I'm going to work with our customers to be very clear on when that stock's going to be available.
Yeah. As you can appreciate, these things are made, you know, handmade. So we not only have to sew them all together, we have to get all the products in, all the fittings in, cut the things out, prep them with the prints and everything. So these things do take time, you know, and there's only me.
And you do like a home life, and
I
you
have
like
got
to
a
go
home
fishing.
life, yeah, and I do like to go fishing once in a while. So if everyone can be patient, I'm sure everybody will get what they want.
Yeah, I think so. I think that's a very fair point, and I'm pretty sure that you're going to be a busy man working on these products.
I'm already a busy man.
Yeah, absolutely. So obviously we're going to have all the details of the products on our website. We'll put a link on this video to show that, and that will include all the specs and also the pricing. So I think that just leaves me to say thank you so much, Phil. You've done an amazing job developing these products.
It's been a pleasure.
And I know they're going to be a big hit, so we're all really excited about it.
Excellent.
Thank you so much.
No problem. Thank you.